If you could ask Jesus any question you wanted, what would you ask him? A man named Nicodemus asked Jesus a very important question. Listen for a famous verse as I read John chapter 3, verses 1 through 21. There was a man named Nicodemus who was one of the Pharisees. He was an important Jewish leader. One night, Nicodemus came to Jesus. He said, "Teacher, we know that you are a teacher sent from God. No one can do the miracles you do unless God is with him." Jesus answered, "I tell you the truth. Unless one is born again, he cannot be in God's kingdom." Nicodemus said, "But if a man is already old, how can he be born again? He cannot enter his mother's body again, so how can he be born a second time?" But Jesus answered, "I tell you the truth. Unless one is born from water and the Spirit, he cannot enter God's kingdom. A person's body is born from his human parents, but a person's spiritual life is born from the Spirit. Don't be surprised when I tell you, you must all be born again. The wind blows where it wants to go. You hear the wind blow, but you don't know where the wind comes from or where it is going. It is the same with every person who is born from the Spirit." Nicodemus asked, "How can all this be possible?" Jesus said, "You are an important teacher in Israel, but you still don't understand these things? I tell you the truth. We talk about what we know, we tell about what we have seen, but you don't accept what we tell you. I have told you about things here on earth, but you do not believe me. So surely you will not believe me if I tell you about the things of heaven. The only one who has ever gone up to heaven is the one who came down from heaven, the Son of Man. For God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son. God gave his Son so that whoever believes in him may not be lost, but have eternal life. God did not send his Son into the world to judge the world guilty, but to save the world through him. He who believes in God's Son is not judged guilty. He who does not believe has already been judged guilty, because he has not believed in God's only Son. People are judged by this fact: I am the light from God that has come into the world, but men did not want light. They wanted darkness because they were doing evil things. Everyone who does evil hates the light. He will not come to the light because it will show all the evil things he has done. But he who follows the true way comes to the light. Then the light will show that the things he has done were done through God.
Jesus, my master, how could you do the things you do if God were not with you? I have one question: how can a man return a second time into his mother's womb? Jesus replied, now I tell you the truth. No man can ever see the kingdom of God unless he is born again, born of water and Spirit, alive, set apart to glorify my heart. And this is the truth, that you lay your life before me. You will be born again. Which way the wind it is with everybody who is born again of the Spirit of God. A miracle waits for all who will enter. So will you come now in total surrender and be born again, born of water and Spirit, alive, set apart to glorify my heart. And this is the truth. If you lay your life before me, you will be born alive, set apart, changed from glory into glory, you will be born again by His Spirit.